Mr. 006 Retro Part 24 of NAFCA, Not Another Falling Game. Last time I cleared out the second half of Stage 14, the Storm, or Hard Stage 4. Yeah, got to enter the beginning of Stage 15, and with the elevator gimmick, it also said there were going to be lots of sort of different awkward things that the creator had to do in order to get this flipped upside down. So we're going to see how they play out. But yeah, let's just get going with Stage 15. I'm assuming these elevators work the same way they did before. Yep, so I press my X button in my case for the use button, and we send the elevators off to one side, or we activate them. So yeah, and this looks very, very familiar as the first stage of or first screen of Stage 5, but upside down. So remember that portal being on the floor with a set of spikes we'd have to have to get rid of by hitting a switch on the what was the far right hand side there, but now it's on the far left hand side. But yeah, ooh, that jump there is that jump there is kind of nasty. I don't think I want to really. I guess I could potentially, but I don't know. I feel like I might have better luck, doing that and going through rather than trying to land in that gap, frankly. And I need to move. And I need to move. Oh no, I don't. No, that's. Wait, is that fine? I mean, don't get me wrong. That's a bit annoying to pull off, and so is getting in there again. And I'd like to actually be on the ceiling of this thing, wouldn't I? Because now I can't do it. Methinks. Wow. Okay, I think I had the right idea initially, but I need to use that double jump punch then to get on the ceiling of the elevator. That was that could prove tricky. Assuming that's what I need to do. So I'm not also a huge fan of this. I guess it's a diagonal, isn't it, rather than a corner, but. Still, I'm liable to mess up on it. Yeah, I think I have to set the elevator off. I just don't see how I'm going to get, like. In fact, I don't think I can really reach the double jump replenisher unless I'm in the elevator in the first place. So, from that perspective, I've got to hit the switch, activate the elevator again, so it's going back to the right, and then try and get the double jump replenisher at that point in time, and hopefully get on the ceiling of this elevator, or the top of this elevator, or whatever, and then get out. Yeah, this is already not an easy introduction, I'd say, to Stage 15. Okay. Yes. Yeah, there were some tricky little manoeuvres in there. And assuming that is it, I'm just going ahead and getting ahead of myself and assuming that was it. Good, it was. And I guess to reiterate what I said, I think I said at the end of last video as well, that I'm not expecting too much of a. That's completely wrong again. I failed to notice those blocks again. I did it in the second stage, or second screen of Stage 5. I set the elevator off here. Completely failed to recognise there were blocks there, and just got effectively crushed because I just didn't appreciate them at all. Ugh. Yeah, the fact that I did the same thing. I mean, once will be forgivable, but good grief, yeah, not paying attention. I was about to tell my story about not really. Well, I'll be on the lookout, obviously, but or keeping my eyes peeled. But I'm not expecting to find a screen in Stage 5 with the secret card, because oh wow, fell off the edge and lost my double jump on that. Lovely, because yeah, the secret card on Stage 5 was an afterthought thing. So it was a little sort of gate jump exercise. After the fact, there was no. Oh, I need to go ahead of myself and get that switch, but that's a nasty jump. Maybe I did that all wrong. I saw maybe a safe spot on the ground, I think, just before that. So I think I might have done that all wrong. But I just saw a switch all of a sudden and then panicked, and actually I'm not even sure. Oh, I don't think I want to land in there. I think I'm going to want to be doing. How am I going to get in there? Maybe I do want to be landing there. I think I trust trying to pull off. Oh, I don't know actually, because I don't like this first manoeuvre at all. Frankly, sticking this first landing is horrible. It's a very awkward jumps have to pull off. And it's not sort of typical because you've got a spike kind of sticking out to the right on the bottom of the elevator, which would normally you wouldn't normally have a spike at that height, sort of sticking out to the right. So yeah, this first jump is awkward as hell. Don't like that at all. And again, an annoying way to kick the level off, or kick the screen off, unfortunately. Yeah, how am I going to get that? Wow. I feel like... I wonder if an align here would help or not. Again, but I don't know if... again, did I get lucky there, or did that actually help? I don't know. It looked like I did it twice in a row there, so I think I might do that, actually. That seems to help. Yeah, I don't want to do land on the ground there. I know what I want to do. I want a single jump. Yeah, I'm being an idiot. I for some reason, yeah, that align definitely helps. Yeah, just not doing the other jump correct at all. I need a single jump over the spike that's sticking up or sticking out upwards, and then yeah, I can use my double jump once I'm over that to get to the switch. I need to get out again. That's potentially a problem. Yeah, that. Because I don't... Oh, wow, I pulled off the thing. I think it's actually... I'm okay maybe getting out of there more so than I would be getting into there. So it still is a manoeuvre that could definitely cause problems. But again, I think I'd rather do that than sort of mad dash rush this bit and try and get in the elevator again too quick. But one of those ones again, just happened to... Maybe I've convinced myself or tricked myself into thinking, actually, it's not so bad by pulling it off first go again. Probably completely luckily. Maybe I can get in the actual slow-moving elevator on... I can probably get on the elevator because it's fairly slow-moving after it's passed through. I might hang on for a minute next time I get that far and see whether that's a viable option, rather than trying to pull off the manoeuvre on the far left-hand side. If I can actually get down to the switch this time. I think I can. It's fairly slow moving, isn't it? Except now it's not. Something like that, but I need to be quicker. I think that manoeuvre would be easier than the one on the left-hand side, but if I'd waited just to maybe a little bit longer on that first go where I actually pulled it off, I think I could have probably landed on the elevator safely, but I just went a little bit too soon and ended up stuffing myself up. Because yeah, I'm sure by rushing. Oh wow! I'm sure by rushing, getting to the switch, I could make that a lot easier for myself. But I feel like I want to get to the switch and then we'll muck around after that and not take liberties here. Although easier said than done. Maybe from there? Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, we're good. Cool. Okay, well that's a fast-moving one. Okay. Yeah, this feels very familiar. To the third screen on the other one, and I think ended up being considerably easier. Yeah, than some of the other ones. I just did that first go, yeah. I'm not going to say any comment about scaling with difficulty, because it may have been how that worked out, but... Oh, I did not see those mini spikes there whatsoever. But yeah, anyway, third screen of this. Oh, I see what I need to do. I need to keep the... I had set the platform off so I can pull off these jumps over the mini spikes a lot easier than otherwise would, because I've got a ceiling to stop myself hitting the spikes above me. Okay, cool. Yeah, no issues with that third screen. that was easy one. I hate these little pricks in the floor. I'm going to say it every single time they appear in a screen. I hate these things. I mean, they shouldn't be that bad in all honesty, but I can't even get past the third one at the moment, so yay. And I need to be quicker because I think I'm going to need to get out of there. Or am I? Maybe not. Don't know. Probably. Oh no, don't think so quite yet. that was Blair. But I think what I was doing there was okay. I don't think I need to get massively ahead of it. But yeah, problem is I can't do these. Can't jump over these bloody things that well. Which is just stupid, really. Yeah, I hate these things. Absolutely hate them. Maybe I should. I mean, I feel like double jumping should be much better than single jumping them, but maybe I just need to get up closer to them and not try and move so much sideways before trying to get past them. Oh, do I need to hurry and get out quickly? Good. Whoa! Nearly lost my opportunity there. The thing was about to move over to the left and cut off my escape route, but cool. No, we got out of it. Okay, and here's our switch puzzle room. I think maybe that one is a good second one to go for. Except I don't like the look of getting out of there. Okay, yeah, and those go away. Yeah, okay, no, I think that one's got to be the one to go for second. So again, might be a bit of a... Oh, really? Might be a bit of a thing trying to just figure out what order to hit all these switches in. I mean, I'm hoping it's going to be fairly obvious as the stage progresses, but... Oh, wow, I do not like getting out of this at all. There are just so many. I can't like hold any directional button and when I fall off of any ledge because I'm just careering into the spikes. There's a slightly annoying jump there to have to pull off to get up to that block. It's to the right of the switch, the one I'm standing on now. But I do not like getting out of that. I do not like trying to get out of that at all. Ugh. Again, here's either hoping that just proves to be the most difficult one in the screen for me, or I'm going to have enormous hatred for this screen because getting this second switch and getting out again is awful for me. And if there's a lot harder stuff than this in here, I'm going to struggle with this screen, no question. Wow. I can do that. I wonder whether there are any other switches that would make that easier. That one looks like it has. In fact, let's maybe do that then, because that now becomes an easier jump. That becomes easier. Okay, we'll do that. I mean, obviously not that it wasn't not possible to do it, but okay. Yeah, let's do it in that order then. I'm well away from the last bloody switch I want now, aren't I? Yeah, I need to pay attention to the one that's sort of on the middle level, at the bottom when I can best get that. Maybe that was the best time I could get it. No, I can get it now. Let's do that now, so I don't have to backtrack. No, not up there, so I don't have to backtrack so much. Yeah, that's much better. The next one should be Child's Play. That one, there's a line there, I see. I don't know if that's necessary or not. I'm hoping not, but... Oh. Wow. Good. But I don't like this one. I don't like this. I did not like that! And it's the final flipping manoeuvre as well. Ugh. Again, if I knew what... I must be able to... Okay, let me think that out. Actually, at the bottom, if there's the line I would want ideally is to run up against the right-hand side, the left-hand side of the block that the spike is sticking out of. But obviously, I can't do that. There's a wall there. But if I move the block along 3, I actually want to rub up against the wall. I think I do anyway. Below, or sorry, to the left of the room with the screen with the last switch. I think by doing that I'll get the same line as I would get if I were rubbing up against the one to the left of the spike that would enable me to just walk off the or get in a line, yeah, that would let me walk off the block and survive. So let's die really stupidly on a single spike let's try putting that plan into action. Again, the manoeuvre doesn't require me to do that, but I think it'll help. So, because obviously, yeah, I can do what I tried to do, which was a small sort of hop, and then move down, or then try and get through the gap, which would definitely work, but is awkward. And if I can make it just a little bit easier for myself by being able to pull off a walk off the ledge, a walk off the ledge manoeuvre, so that I can make it easy for myself, then I'll try doing that. So yeah, there are still quite a few irritating manoeuvres here that I have to pull off to get through this screen. Nothing being a gimme at all. Yeah, I still prefer going for this one before trying to get the one to my right, even though I've got to pull off that jump, and then this one. But I still prefer it than with the mini spike, if you will, for the section on the right than the giant spike. Still a nice manoeuvre though, clearly. Either of them. Oh, come on. Or I'll start re-evaluating and doing it in another order. Really? Except I don't think I've got any choice there anyway, frankly. I'm still going to have to, regardless of the first one, hitting that switch does that. Wow. I can't get that at all. Hitting the middle switch there is always going to trigger the spikes it does, so it doesn't matter, as far as I can tell, what order I do them in. I'm always going to have to pull off this manoeuvre to get out, but for some reason now I haven't got anywhere near it for the last like 5 goes, if not more, I've tried it. So in that respect, yeah, I should definitely go for this one first, or before this one at least anyway. No, wrong one again. I was about to go for. Right, been a while since I got this far back through again. I don't like this though. Don't like that at all. A lot of irritating manoeuvres here. And that is another one, again, that I pulled off first time I got to it. I'm not saying it's just like a surprise jump that I don't know what I'm supposed to do to clear it, but still, I did do it first go, and now it's probably going to be something I die on over and over and over again. This jump here, man, that jump there is awful. The spike sticking out facing the left is just making it so awkward, because I need to. Well, clearly I need to be more over to the right-hand side, because I keep hitting the spike that's on the floor. As I speak, I hit the one from the ceiling. Lovely. But, yeah, I'm not far enough over to... Or I'm not as far over to the right as I would like to be because of that spike sticking out from the edge of the platform. No, wrong one again. Almost. Well, not wrong one, but... one that would make things very difficult, or make much more difficult for myself. I think accidentally aligned there, not that it makes any real difference. Yeah, I definitely need that refresher, don't I? Very annoying manoeuvre there. And again, could have saved myself all this trouble by just pulling off the what would have been the last jump, or the last little drop or anything, but no. But I felt like I had to do it the way I tried to do it, because I wasn't going to trust I had the right align. I didn't think about doing it align. I thought I might just be able to pull off the manoeuvre in itself anyway, because it's still not that tricky a manoeuvre. But yeah, I will be going for the. Given how awkward it seems to be to get up to it now, I'm going to give myself every possible advantage I can think of to try and get it done next time I get that far, which includes trying to get the right align for myself, because wow, cannot get that jump at all. Just no consistency on it at all. It's like a 1 in 10 jump for me or something, which is just an appalling success rate on it. Please stop jumping into that spike. That's just unforgivable. Seriously? And now I can't do anything. No, this jump here, man, what a pain. And I did it again, just completely on instinct. I keep going up. I know I'm only just jumping up and I can quickly fall down again, but literally every single time I'm on my way to head up. I don't know how I haven't got it in my head yet that I want to get the one that's lower down first. Oh man, that's a very, very annoying manoeuvre to have to pull off there. Okay. Oh wow. I was actually very confident with how I managed to pull that off for some reason, but now I'm going to go back to, again, not having a bloody clue how to do it. I feel like I want to position myself on a certain spot on the floor, and then almost like that, Are you joking? Oh! And then make a sort of a full manoeuvre to the right-hand side at a certain point in time, and then I can maybe pull that jump off without having to stall myself out or really thinking about it. But again, trying to find that position, like for example here, I jump up, move all the way to the right, and I pulled it off. So maybe that, if I can get to that position again, then I'll have a much better time with that jump. Although I'm hoping I can pull this off this go and we won't have to worry about it at all ever again anyway, but that's probably optimistic on me. Okay. No, I can't run up against that one, can I? Because I'd have to get there in the first place. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Wow. I can't actually... No, what am I even thinking? I can't even get to that wall initially, can I? I'm a moron, absolute moron. Never mind. Wow, that's annoying. I'm sure there might be people who are screaming out, well, if you really want that aligned, then you could run up against this wall or that wall. Again, I can't actually be bothered to try and scope out which wall that would be. If there was one like real close proximity to it that would have allowed me to get it, then great. But if I'm having to, I'm at least a lot happy with that jump, that jump that I kept dying on. Yeah, I'm more confident on that one now, thankfully. But no, I'm gonna be rubbing up against walls to do this. There's just no, not even attempting it. Maybe that align would help. I don't know. Is that what that's there for? Again, no idea. But I'm not risking falling off of that. I'm not risking falling off of that. That is just horrid. I hate that. I hate that. There must be a line that's going to help me for it, but I can't tell what it is. So I'm gonna have to, well, either muck around with the lines or just try and pull it off. And frankly, I don't want to muck around with the lines. I really, really don't. I've no idea if that align that they give me there, they give me on that wall, is actually the help. I might try that once, but frankly, that align could be for any manoeuvre. It might not be for the manoeuvre I want to do at the bottom there. That could just be a line that doesn't have anything to do with that. And I've got to... God, why? I hate that final manoeuvre. It actually is worse than I thought it was. It's still not the worst thing in the world. But as the last manoeuvre I've got to pull off on this screen, it isn't half tricky. I think it's probably a... I don't even know what percentage of the time I'd say I'd pull that off ordinarily. So to have to go through all this just to even get a chance at pulling that off is awkward as hell. Maybe everything actually, because now I think I've got a much better feel for the corner jump or the diagonal jump I want. This one feels like it's probably the other one that's now going to cause a lot of problems because I hate that. So I think we're kind of, hopefully I've got myself to a point where I've narrowed it down to, well, maybe not. Although not to say that I'm going to pull that off every single time, but still. I'd like to think hopefully now I've got to a point where I've narrowed it down to just the last two manoeuvres, but still. It's a long way to go to get that far in the first place. But if I can get there quicker and get there better, then yeah. God, I've been ages on this solid screen now. I honestly thought I'd made that. I obviously just clipped the top spike because I hit the switch. That was annoying because I genuinely thought, having hit the switch, what the hell happened there? I don't even know what actually happened there. I think I'm gonna give it the next go. I actually can't believe I'm gonna. It's just been way too long on the screen now. I've made like no progress whatsoever in this video now. Wow. I think I've been here at least 15 minutes now on this screen, if not more. Next time I get that far, I'll it'll either be a successful run or I'll cut it. Because yeah, I've been on the screen way too flipping long. Or what it feels like way too flipping long. Let's put it that way. Yeah, this is much harder than the original flipped version of this screen. There's just those final two manoeuvres, the one with the double jump of pressure, and the one with the spike or the dip jump I've got to make at the very end are awkward as hell. I don't like them at all, and at the end of the screen. And clearly, nor do I like much of the rest of the screen, because there's still a whole bunch of stuff that can very easily trip me up in getting there. So, ugh. Yeah, this is the assuming I don't mess this up. Yeah. Here goes. Is that what this is there for? Is that what this is there for? Yes, it is. Potentially. Possibly. Presumably. Cool. I actually don't have to cut that, but bloody hell, that was a palaver. And apologies for that. That was, yeah, I need to go very quickly here then. I need to get ahead of these. Yeah, apologies for that screen. But, yeah, obviously, as a blind run, not knowing exactly what I'm doing, that was tricky. There were a lot of manoeuvres there, particularly at the end. I presume that a line is there for that purpose then. Because, yeah, that just made that final manoeuvre very easy. I need to be ahead of that. And, wow. Okay, was I maybe on the wrong elevator there? Because I saw I could maybe get down to the lower one again. I couldn't tell which one I needed to be on there. Yeah, like here. But how? Wow, I don't fancy getting in that gap. No, I need to be on the top one for this, absolutely. And then, wow, what do I even do there? I need to somehow get... Because when I jump, I am faster than these things. That's just, wow, I don't even know what I'm playing at there. Yeah, I am faster than these things, so... But I need to like be right on the blooming edge of the top one and try and get in a narrow gap. That looks awful. Because I haven't got a very high jump either. Because as you saw, if I jump, I've got to clear the spikes. I need to get off of this. What? That's a nasty jump as well. Yeah, anyway, I need to be very careful I don't jump too high and die off the top of the screen. Yeah, that... getting actually off of the elevators altogether is a bit of a thing as well, by the look of it. Because I don't like that at all. I can't do the tiny hops. Let's just check. In fact, I'm going to do it now. Yep, there is no align. or the line does not help me with that. I didn't think it would do. I've got to somehow do a tiny hop off of the middle platform, or middle elevator, and not hit the blocks above my head. Joy. Or at least I think that's what I have to do. If I can get that far again, hopefully I'll get a better look at it. I think that's what I have to do. But I can't do that jump! Because I'm just going to jump too high. I can't do the bloody small jumps very well. Unless I've got the other one sorted out, but yeah, jumping off of this one with the low ceiling above my head is going to be awful. Absolutely awful. I feel like I need to be moving to give myself a chance of catching up to the elevator below me, but I can't do those jumps very well when I'm moving. I'm much better at them when I'm stationary, but I can't possibly be stationary or not move because the platforms are going to get out of range. I do not like that at all. Wow, there are some. I'm noticing the time, and I haven't even cleared 5 screens at this stage. Oh my goodness me, that was good. I'm pleased with that. Oh, I have cleared 5. That was number 6. Okay, let's press on and maybe see if I could at least get halfway again. I feel like that would be a good kind of point to get to. Yeah, I was expecting this one to go fast. But yeah, these screens. Well, again, not all of them because the third one I cleared first go. But yeah, no, these screens have overall I would say have been quite tricky. Except not that one again. No, I can't reach the save. Are you joking? Okay, I can reach the save. Okay, I was about to say that would have been not that last screen was that bad. I wouldn't have been apoplectic and having to pull it off a second time, but man, that still would have annoyed the hell out of me. That is an awkward as hell first jump to have to pull off that I do not like at all. Oh my god, there's a corner. What? And 2 diagonals for the last manoeuvre. Okay, this screen does not look nice at all. I hate this first manoeuvre. I hate the corner I'm going to have to pull off. And I'm going to hate... Sorry, I should say going to hate because I haven't even got there yet. And I am going to hate the 2 diagonals I have to pull off. This is going to be awful. This is going to be absolutely awful. How do I even do this? Well, with any success? I mean, does that help? Again, every time now, I like fail at a jump a certain number of times. Dang it! A certain number of times, I'm like, oh, is it that I've got a crummier line, or am I just not doing the jump right? That's unfortunately the mindset I'm in now. So I just, may possibly overthink things and think, okay, now I have to get a certain line to help. Which is not a nice way of having to think, unfortunately, but... Like, again, I pulled that off twice in relatively quick succession, having aligned against that right-hand wall, and now I can't do it again. Did I just happen to pull it off twice really nicely? Did that align actually make no difference? I have no idea. I literally have no idea. Did I just do a really good job twice in succession? Or is the align helping? I have no idea. Actually, no idea. But in my head, I feel like it helped, so now I'm going to keep doing it, but I could be completely wasting time at the beginning of every attempt here by going over to the right and rubbing up against that wall now. I don't want to go jump up and save and lock myself into it if, again, just for some reason this align doesn't help or makes it harder even. But yeah, this first jump is horrible. And have I helped myself with that align? Have I hindered myself? I don't know. No idea. I feel like it's a help, but genuinely don't know. Okay, please, I managed to pull that off, and the twin diagonals wasn't too bad at all, actually. Okay, another. I completely forgot about this troll one. Yep, completely. Yeah, let's see if we can pull off another 2 screens and get to the halfway point. Okay. I think I have. Yeah, I have to set it off. Don't. Let's just. Yeah, I have to set that off to get the blocks to go away, to go away, so I can actually progress on this path. Yeah, never mind. So the switch calls the thing back. I mean, again, ridiculously easy level. And this one was pretty straightforward as well, actually, wasn't it? From memory, or up, or the right side up it was. I'm not suggesting this one's going to be, but yeah, this one was actually very easy. The other side up, and yeah, there's a few more tight gaps I've got to find here, but hoping this shouldn't be too bad. I feel like I need a sort of a nice, relaxing end to this video, or to the point where I'm going to cut and probably take a little breather, because yeah, there have been some screens in there that were, well, probably only one. One of them felt like, to be honest, it's going to take up like half this video. But the other ones, oh no, messed that up. The other ones, maybe not so much, but that switch puzzle one, oh dear, it seemed like it took an eternity. I'm hoping anything that might. Oh wow, that's a long jump I've got to make there. I don't know if there's any sort of obviously the end of this screen, unfortunately, at the moment, whether I've got to get ahead of the platform and or what at the moment. So that's the thing I'm slightly nervous about. I'm not quite sure whether I need to pull off a new manoeuvre to get ahead of the platform. I thought that wasn't going to be any good, but actually it turned out fine. I don't think there is. Yes, I do actually want to get ahead of it. Otherwise, I'm going to block myself off. And back to lasers, yay! But yeah, anyway, that's the halfway point. I think I'll call it there. Coming up to about 35 to 40 minutes. So yay! I think I need a bit of a breather after that switch puzzle one as well. That screen was horrid. But I wish I'd realised that a line was there for me. But ultimately, I think I only failed the dip jump twice. I only got that far 3 times. So clearly, the rest of the level was still causing me problems. So yay! But anyway, yeah, I'll leave it there. Halfway point of stage 15. And yeah, we'll pick up the second half. Hopefully we'll get all the way through it. But again, not sure what's going on with the card in this one. Whether, again, it's going to be an afterthought one, rather than actually finding a character actually within the stage itself. But we'll just see. We'll pay attention and just keep my eyes peeled and see what happens. But yeah, I'll leave it there. And yeah, pick up the second half, hopefully, of stage 15 next time. Until then, cheerio.